Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Hope you have had a good week. Looks like we got a pretty good crowd in the chitty chat so far. So we got two boxes. I need to change that. Probably just for a little bit, but we are not sold out. The box 2 is still available if anybody is interested there. So we will have Hunting Southwest Ohio up first. Hopefully he can pop in for a minute and do a box pick for us. Copper Owl, thank you, Copper Owl. Volume is low. Volume is low. Hearing aids are not on. So is anybody else having? Okay, Copper Owl, you got it. I told you it wouldn't be long. Put that back up there. Add you to the box donators. It was Tennessee, Artie Mike, and yes, it was a decent show. Not the biggest. Hey, New Marshall, not the biggest I've been to. Not as big as the Denver show. Maybe not as big as Tulsa, but in between the Gadsden show that we go to here local and bigger than the Trustful show that we go to here. There we go, sold out. Thank you, Copper Owl. You will be box number 2, providing we can see Hunting Southwest Ohio. If not, we will let you pick first. I only have 2 boxes. My flat boxes were uncirculated 2023Ds, still getting those on occasion, so nothing really can do about it. Hey, Aaron, how are you doing? I haven't looked at emails this morning, Aaron. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Can check it right now. I've been having trouble going to sleep, but once I get to sleep, Aaron, I'm sorry. I did not see that. Okay, would you like to get in first next weekend? I can go ahead and put you down. You can pay next week sometime. I apologize for that, Aaron. I had looked at my PayPal because a lot of times people will just send the money. I don't really like when they do that because it can cause a problem sometimes. But so I did not check my email. I apologize, Aaron. So, anyway, Copper Owl. We are trying to see if Copper Owl is in. Let's go ahead and run through our chat and see who all is in here today. Aaron, you're good. Copper Owl said that he would bow out to you, so you have the box. You will be number 2. You will be number 2, and I'll tell you what, since Rick is not able to join us right now, why don't you go ahead and make a box pick? We'll let you go first. You can pick box 1 or 2, Aaron. 1 or 2. Wow. Box 2. All right, let's get her out now. I will go ahead for the sake of transparency. I opened the boxes to make sure they were circulated because I do not have any coins for backup. If we should happen to have had uncirculated boxes, I really don't have anything to fill the time with. So let's run the participants right quick. But I did open the boxes to make sure they were circulated. So just so everybody knows that. I see Aaron Foy, Artie Mike, Captain Vic, Copper Owl Coins, Dad Spare Change, Elizabeth Flood, Fleabag, Jim Cantor, Jim Thompson, John Bryan, John Jacobs, New Marshall in Town, Tom Thumb, and to Todd. So we're going to get box 2 out. I did not see anything silvery on the top of either one, but you never know what could be in the box. So let's go back. Hey, Hannah Cargyle. I didn't see you on there. Why didn't I see you on there, Hannah Cargyle? Let me look at that. Yeah, I see you now. I must have skipped you somehow or another. Sorry about that, babe. Sorry about that. Elizabeth Flood starting out with a win on the slots. So there we have it. Maybe a couple of new coins on the top, but really, really nicely circulated. So hopefully we will find some goodies. Aaron, I appreciate you. Appreciate you jumping in there. Been a while since we hunted together, so hopefully it will be a good luck box for you. And let's get going. Rob Wenzel, how you doing, my friend? Rob's working and listening. I appreciate that. We got 50 likes for the will be a couple of nice Merc dimes, some older ones. So I tried to pick out a couple of, hey Sam Wilson, a couple of good ones. We are having a small auction at the end of the stream today. If you're interested in the lots, you can check my community page. I have them listed there. Not a whole lot. Thank you, Copper Owl. I appreciate you. Appreciate you both. Appreciate you both. But Shell Bell and Daniel will not be able to join us today. They are on the road to a wedding, so always sad not to have them in the stream, but life does happen outside of the hunting coins, so understandable for sure. Paul will not be on today. Him and Hudson just had a short live, maybe still going, of being in their they're blind in the woods to try to get Hud a deer. He didn't see anything he wanted to shoot the first trip, so could be they have some good luck today. I hope so. New Marshall, if you need walkers, we can help you out with that. And maybe you're just being conservative. Nothing wrong with that either. Aaron, it should be there at the bottom of the scroll right now. At the very bottom, my PayPal is at Mike Cargyle, so it should be scrolling across the bottom of the screen there. I also have, I think, add payment, or I don't know if it was pay or payments. There we go. So anybody, I believe, should be able to do that. I can't remember what the permissions were I added to that, but I do have that option. $72D. So how's everybody been this week? I hope everybody is staying well. Hey, Coin Silver. Staying away from the sick bug. That was sorry to hear that that Grammy had appendix issue pop up. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit with Heritage Auctions. I bought a couple of bills from them. Nice auction site. Of course, you have to pay a buyer's premium when you buy things from them, which is a bummer, but 55, Aaron, 55. I can't drive. 55. Ain't that a song? We're getting a few 23Ps. I will look for the DDO. It seemed like Georgia Silver Hunter or somebody, I saw him. He posted a deal that he believed he found a triple die obverse on that 2023P. Well, yeah, this is not a chat site. This Heritage is one of the bigger auction places, but they had a currency deal, and I got both my items. If you want to see, I've got a 1854 Merchant Bank of Kansas, $2. It's from Leavenworth, Kansas. And then I bought, this is one of the $2 that thank you for that. One of the $2 bills I've been collecting. This is a FR59, but it is a little more special than that. It has a mule reverse on it. So they had a run on a lot of these bills where they used the wrong reverse. And if you find one of these bills with the plate number in this location, it should be at the bottom, then that is a mule reverse. They call it a Burt reverse. So it is a little bit of an oddity there, but so I added a couple of those. If we don't find anything, Aaron, you will get 2 90s at least. Plus, I will match any silver we do find. I will match any silver we do find. So you're guaranteed 2 90s if we don't find anything. If we find some silver, I will match the silver for the first ones found. And so, thank you, Jim. Really getting in. Then Martin, I did not know, but Martin gifted me this from, it is a 10-cent fractional currency, but he gifted me that from Hunting Southwest Ohio's channel, so that was awesome too. Thank you, Martin. No, I missed that. I saw you guys talking about some crazy wheat pennies, but I missed Fleabag. Congratulations, Fleabag. I have been struggling with pennies. Awesome box of cents so far. My best row had 40 Wheaties in it. Wow. So tonight, oh, cool, Jim. Got a few new ones in this row. Tonight, Hunting Southwest Ohio has a box of pennies that was gifted to him to auction in the Gary Sinise auction. And all 50 rows have a wheat ender. So if you are interested in, and then they look to be bank rolled, so I don't know if he just, curated that over time and put the box together, or if it was if he got that box like that from the bank, which would be super crazy. So anyway, if you're interested in the pennies and would like to, hey Gatita, if you would like to donate also to the Gary Sinise Foundation tonight, that box of pennies is going to be part of the auction tonight. So you're guaranteed to have 50 Wheaties, because every ender is a Wheatie. Congratulations, Fleabag. We are not in a hurry today. Pa is not streaming, so we are cleared all the way to Rick's stream tonight. Pretty 81. That was odd. Hello, Wayne. How are you? Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for coming in today. We got two nicely circulated boxes. Hoping to find a little silver in there for Aaron Foy. Wayne, hope you're doing well. Oh, cool, Jim Cantor. That is cool. Yeah, that was awesome. That was a good little trip. We are planning on making that a yearly trip there to Todd. I don't know how that lays out for other people that could travel to be at the show. It is a nice size show. There are plenty of places to stay close to. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, well, I wanted it's kind of cool here today, so I kind of went with a long sleeve shirt, and this was the first one in the closet. So we do have some 2023 Ps here I'm going to go back and look at. Tom Thumb, good to see you. Chris Helms. Probably already said hi to y'all, but so I picked up two more notes there also. I've got those sent off to PMC, I think is the company. They're part of NGC, same address to send the bills as it is the coins. Our coins, Jim, have made it to the facility. I did check, and they are safely. Hey, Stan Horn, driving to town. All right, be safe, my friend. They are in their vault, so hopefully in the next week or two we will get some forward motion on getting them through there. A lot of new ones in this row. Funny, I did not see many on the outside, but we are seeing a few new ones, but nothing crazy, Aaron. I think it's still a huntable box. It'll give us a chance to look for the DDO as we go. Oh. Save 2D. $20.23p. Couple of them. Oh, you're welcome, Matthew. No problem. Copper Al, if you're still in the chat, I owe you a penny. I've been printing the address labels, and when I did the mail, unfortunately, I somehow or another neglected to put your address label on. And so, of course, with no forwarding address, it came back. So I will get your Indian Head penny back in the mail this week with this new batch of shipping for the week. Sorry about that. I always hate it when I see stuff that came back. So I also picked up a Daniel Boone commemorative at the show to add to my collection. And a few things to fill some auction slots. I found some old Canadian, so those will be dollar start. This looks a lot like the box that Hunting Southwest Ohio found that barber in. All right, good deal, Elizabeth. It's funny, Walker and Angus are sleeping in the den, and Angus has gotten to where he gets on top of my recliner and stretches out across the back. 39 Wheaties in that row. Wow, Fleabag. Are you getting any nice dates? What are the conditions? What are the conditions of the Wheaties? Hello, Eric. Hope you're doing well. The 71B. Likes. Thank you, Chris. We'll get that going after these next two coins. All right, here we go. You got 3 minutes to get in. New job. Now, I hope it's a good move for you. Always stressful starting out with a new job. But yeah, Kevin came up too to the show, so we got hey teacher. John Bryan had a conflict, so he couldn't make it. Hey, Drayless. Blistering Barnacles, how are you doing? Christopher Ty, good to see you. 17 people in. 35 viewers. Got a good chance to get in and win something. Hey, Valerie. I appreciate you, Valerie. Thank you so much for doing that. I figured y'all were busy bees. Hey, LNW. Jump in on the giveaway. Got a giveaway going. There's Kevin. Ricky the Scotty, how are you doing? Thank you again, Ricky. Hunting Southwest Ohio brought me a big bag of goodies that had been accumulating, and it had that. Okay, well, good, Eric. It had that I think it was Washington Carver commemorative in there that you gifted to me. So thank you so much for that. That will make a nice spot in the album, or an update, either way. Upgrade. So Shelley and Daniel are headed to a wedding. Hannah's headed to a wedding. So she was gonna, there he is. All right, Hunting Southwest Ohio. I'll let Aaron Foy go first. So you will be box number 1. Hey, Harry Tustin. All right, thank you, Harry. Be safe. Be safe. Oh, I bet, Jim. I bet. Yeah, that was mighty nice of you, Ricky. It is a beautiful commemorative. All right, gonna end the raffle. We got 24 people in. Gonna draw a winner. Let's see if that's gonna work today. Doesn't look like it is, but we can work with that. There we go. All right, the winner for the 50 likes is going to be Eric. Good deal. Congratulations, Eric. Need to do a couple of things here. There's 50 likes. And Aaron Foy is the second box guy. All right, thank you, Eric. Congratulations, my friend. Let's get back to the stream. 2 really of the older Mercury dimes are going to be in there, Eric. So I hope you enjoy those. Appreciate them. Wow, that's a beautiful 74D. Never going to be a DDO when they're that pretty. Never going to be a DDO. Pretty coin, though. There is our first find of the day, a 2013 NIFC, 2023P. $72P. Nice, JC. No, I don't have. We don't have anybody for next week yet. So we're still good just with Aaron Foy and Copper Owl for today. So. Yep, thank you, sir. Alright, box. 10 rows in. Come on now. Start showing some life here. Hey, crafty dragons in the house. Hiya, crafty dragon. Teacher, I hope you're doing well. $71D. $82P. $71D. Coffee time. Eric won the giveaway. Eric won the giveaway. I heard that, Crafty. I hear you. Sorry to hear you've been sick. Glad to see you on the other side of it. I'm trying to dodge all sickness. Don't want sickness. Yeah, Walker had, I don't know what was going on, but his collar was not keeping him in the yard, and he went roaming the neighborhood. Of course, everybody knows him, so they start texting me when they see him out and about where he's not supposed to be. So, but he's back. Hey, Off-Road Adventure. I went out, Hannah, and checked on him after y'all left, after he had been out a little bit, and he was laying in the front yard. So, hopefully the collar is keeping him close. Hope you're doing well, Off-Road Adventure. Thank you for coming in today. We are hunting a box for Aaron, and then we will hunt a box for Hunting Southwest Ohio. And then we will have a small auction at the end. Got some old Canadians. Got a 62 proof set. Unopened. Oh, nice. Elizabeth. Allison would have liked that. She was always a lover of dragons. $71D. Oh, nice, Jim. I bought a handful of proof nickels. Thought they would be a good idea for, you know, just dollar start stuff in the auctions, because proof nickels are hard to come by for album spots. So I bought a handful of them from the show, all in flips, really nice shape, and they all went in my album. Oh, that was funny. I thought I bought them to have some auction items. I ended up putting every one of them but one in my nickel book. So. No, I have not. I have not checked out any of that. I've got so much that I'm wanting to do with my collecting that I don't want to take a chance on something like that. Oh, well, that's not a bad thing, Wayne. If I could only get one roll of nickels, that'd be one of the ones I would like to see in it. If you're only gonna get one, you got a good one. I've got about 10 rolls of a nickel box over there that I need to knock out. I'm trying to finish my album through my hunts, and I only need 2 more nickels to go, so I need to get me another box of nickels once I finish this one. Yeah, actually I do. I had promised Michael Erickson a set of the 2024 nickels, and I have not been able to find them. I thought I had them, and I know that I found them, but I can't find what I've done with them. I hope I did not dump them back in the return tray there, not thinking about it. Oh yeah, proofs are beautiful. Proofs are beautiful, but I had told Michael that I would send him a set, P and D, and now I can't find them to send them. Yeah, I know they are selling for crazy money on the eBay. $20.23p. $72p. Yeah, I like proofs too. Those nickels are really pretty in a proof. In proofs. So that's the only one I got left out of the handful that I bought. And I upgraded one, so $72. Yep, that is pretty. I hear you, Fleabag. What kind of condition are they in? The Wheaties? Are you finding some good dates? So Copper Owl will be on tomorrow, so if y'all make sure you check out Copper Owl tomorrow. I did. I had a whole box of 2023 peas at the hotel. Decent shape, but haven't looked at. Oh, okay, all right. I loaded up my double stack boxes to carry up there to hunt at the hotel, and oh, nice, Wayne. And I didn't even look at them here because I have never had much trouble with the uncirculated coins in these boxes, but I got one, of course, one box that I needed to come through. It was all 2023 Ps, and then the other box was barely circulated. And now a change of the weeks, and these boxes are fine. Probably. I mean, we're doing. Is that going to be the 30th or the 23rd? What is Thanksgiving on this year? But probably that's fine if you have an event. We can make do. We can make do. I'm going to my dad's side of the family for Christmas, for Thanksgiving this year. I have not done that in a long time. So looking forward to that. I went by one of my aunt's house yesterday to drop off some yarn and ended up staying an hour just chit-chatting. The 28th, okay. Yeah, I plan on streaming. I don't see if the only question mark on that for change was such a short week, and the fact that most of the time my bank pick up on Friday, so it's just going to depend on the availability. So we may not have boxes to hunt if they don't get delivered. Now, if I pick up one week and I end up with 4 searchable boxes, I may put 2 back for that weekend so that I know I'll have 2 boxes to hunt. So we can think of it that way too. That's if I get the boxes. But all my dad's family's here in town, so I'll pop over there for Thanksgiving, and I'm not planning on going nowhere. We're going to meet with my brother-in-law at some point. Still really haven't nailed down the time, but we may do a combo Christmas Thanksgiving get together early in December. Wow, 821 wheat pennies? That is outstanding. Now that I'm getting involved in this currency, I ordered me a new book, reference book. I was hoping it would be here already, but they keep pushing back the time, so it looks like it's going to be next week now. $72p. Somebody marked that 74. We'll check it anyway. Thank you, sir. Wow, flea bag. That's phenomenal. All right, we're getting close to the halfway point of the box. Nothing to report yet, but one NIFC 73. Alabama recorded their first loss last night in the basketball. I couldn't find the game on YouTube TV. Ended up finding it on YouTube. Somebody was streaming it. I'm not sure how they do that, but I found the game on YouTube and I watched it all the way to the last couple of minutes, and it blacked out the last couple of minutes. Yep, I agree there, Rick. We do need the shine wide to make an appearance. We've only had one weekend with silver in the last 2 months almost. So we are in need of a silver infusion. 2023p. $20.23p. Everyone think, yeah, there you go. We need something. Got some machine doubling. Not the DVO. 72p. Yeah, it's hit and miss. You know, we've just been on a downturn of late. Would like to see that pick up. And I'm sure we will break back into the silver column at some point. 71D. $20.14. That is a nasty NIFC, but it did get us on the board there for another NIFC. 2023p. Well, you know, I have noticed that we're not seeing the silver so fast, you know, going into this time of year. But in the later parts of December and the first of next year, we seem to have some come through, but gotta add that. Did I add it already? No. But I would welcome a deluge of it for sure. All right. See you, John Jacobs. Thanks for all your help with all the streams, my friend. $20.23p. I'm sorry, Wayne. Lots of new ones in that row. 71D. Hey, Brian Jensen. My daughter wants to go to Texas to visit an old girlfriend of hers, friend of hers. So that's what she wants for Christmas is round trip tickets to Texas. My son wants me to get the brakes done on his truck for him. $71D. Trying to get this our living room sorted and in order so that we can put a tree up. And I want to put the tree in here. Walker, what does Walker want for Christmas? That is a good question. He would probably just be happy with a car ride. That dog loves to ride in a car. $71. Oh, well, I don't know. I gave my kids an idea of hair trimmer thing that I saw. Hey, Azure Blue. I would be a no. That would be a hard no. So that's about all that I've told them about. Oh, hey, Neptune. I didn't see you come in.
We got one!
Yeah, we're making it all right, Azure. Get me another bucket. This may be a little loud, so watch your ears, please. Watch your ears. Try to get it over with quickly. Ham Bones in the house. How you doing, my friend? Everybody's starting to wake up. Get with it. $20.23p. I do believe we're going to have an 82p no FG. Yep. 82p no FG there. That is a no doubter there. I'm going to flip that one up for you, Aaron. That's a nice coin. Not the greatest of shape, but it's a clear no FG there. You don't see on that clean. There's the real life, but today is 11/16. Thank you, Eric. That was a good one. That was a good one. Worth a few bucks. That will be a miscellaneous find to catch up these. There you go. I hope so, Aaron. Good luck, my friend. Thank you again for the donation for the box. I appreciate it. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. We need proofs, and we need 40s, and we need 90s. Oh yeah, I like to flip up the coins that are nicer that people find. Always good to have one worthy of the flip, for sure. Flip worthy. $20.23p. 71D. officially on the last roll for the top half of the box. Hopefully, we will find that the silver has migrated to the bottom. $74D. $20.23p. All right, we are officially in the bottom half of the box. See some new ones, so I hope it's not overwhelmed with them.
We got one.
71D. So the show was a very nice little drive. For me anyway. It was a long drive for Rick, but a little over 3 hours, but it's, you know, just a straight shot up the interstate, so not a lot of hunting exits and doing all that. It was a pretty nice little drive. That was a good deal. I'm glad we found that, being so close enough for multiple people to come and join. 2023p. Did you see like Pam hit the slots? So I would think that Pa and Hudson are hunting this weekend. I'm not sure. They were trying, I think, to take advantage of the youth opening. So I'm not sure how long that lasts, and then whether they keep hunting during the regular season or not. 2023p. But hopefully we will get back to some regularly scheduled Pa spare time before long. Make sure that you drop into Rick's stream tonight. Support his auction tonight for the Garrison East Foundation. Very worthy cause. He does that a couple times a year, so but a lot of times has some pretty good stuff there. Hey, Vincent Caparina. Hopefully, Vincent, maybe you can try to make the show next year. It would just be really cool if we could get 8, 9, 10 people that are able to come to the show, and that can kind of be a yearly deal. Yeah, I haven't either, Wayne. My Allison did not eat deer meat, and so I grew up eating it. My dad wasn't a big deer hunter, but he was a rabbit hunter, and we would get deer from friends and stuff. So, but it had been quite a while since I had any. 2023. Oh, that is sad. I did not read the article, but I saw a headline about something about bad news in the Sinise family, and I didn't read the article. It might have been what it was about. $71D. $2023P. $71D. $72D. That'd be nice if we could find the 72 and the 82P and have 2 no FG coins. That would be cool. Come on, box, show us something. Give us a little something for Aaron. Why you gotta make this so hard? Hey, Robert Bruce. Hope you are doing well. Thanks for coming in. Good to have you. Good, Chris Hale. That would be great. That would be great. It was a fun time, plenty of places to eat and stay. So I just think it's a good location. It's not so far west that it's a crazy drive for everybody. still a long drive for some, like the Laurens would still be a lengthy drive, but $72p. The NIFCs, I mean, I think they're worth a little bit more than face, depending on the condition, but they're not especially that valuable. That's all right, Robert. They're not especially that valuable. Let's see. We can do a quick look here. They're getting harder to find. We had a pretty good amount of them a few streams back, but it was so let's just look at just the 2017 just to pick one. And the lowest grade it's showing is AU50, and at AU50, if you had one graded at AU50, it'd be $1. So double. You have to go up to Mint State 67 is $27, and if you can get a Mint State 68 at $390. So I mean, they're worth a little bit more than face, but not by much. Let's look at one more year. The 2012 was kind of a low mintage. Let's see if there are any more. They're the same. All of them in low mint state 60 or so, or $1.10. So of course you got to spend $30 or so, $20 to get it graded. So unless you got one of those 67s or 68, it's not very profitable. That's like the S-minted quarters. I'd always thought that they should be worth, a decent little amount of money, kind of like the W's. I mean, in a lot of cases, you're looking at less than $1 million minted, and they don't get the love that some of the other stuff does. But I still love finding them. They're usually very well struck and pretty quarters. Oops, lots of newbies in that one. 2023P. $73 likes, almost there. Thanks, everybody. Oh, really? I found a few, not very many, but I pick up a box every now and then and go through them, and I have found a few W quarters, not a ton, Hunting Southwest Ohio has found a ton of them, but I don't hunt quarters that often. I do occasionally. Sometimes if I go in to get my boxes and they did not drop them off or something, then I will get a box of quarters to go through during the week then. But Chris Hale got 79 W quarters. I think there will be a lot of W quarters in the auction yesterday. Yep, man, that would have been quite the find if it had been magnetic. I think Jim Cantor found one of those. I think he had to part with it at some point, but I do think, all right, Wayne. I do think I remember him having found one of those steel 44s, but had to part with it for medical conditions, I think. Which, if you think about it, you know, this is the collection, I guess, is a little more personal than having a savings account somewhere. But, you know, that's what it is, really and truly. You know, you're collecting and holding on to things with a good, firm, intrinsic value, and sometimes you got to tap into that. So, nothing wrong with that for sure. That's what it's there for. Yes, in the circulated country like that, yes. The other stuff, you know, I have W gold coins that were minted, but quarters are the only coins in circulation that I believe, and I might not be right on that, but I believe those are the only ones in circulation. Zero W quarters, none. They're you know, they're hard to find. You come across them every now and then. And the last box I did, I don't think I found a single W. Yeah, the 1996 W dime, I believe. But again, that was not a coin out in circulation, I believe. Could be wrong. Michael Erickson was here. He could clear that up, I'm sure, but because I sent one in to grade him that got a top pop. Got a top pop. Yeah, I think all of that year is Michael Wells, if I'm not mistaken, 86 or 96 or somewhere in there, that they had a set of W coins. Like I said, I know I sent that one in for Michael. It came back top pop. I think it got a 69 on it, or 67 or something like that. Yeah, you know, we were talking the other day that we wish that they would do some more things with the coinage. More W coins, or, you know, something just to get the excitement back into the American coinage would be nice. 2023P. Ah, nice. Thank you for the factoid there, Crafty Dragon.
We got one.
I know, but the S-mini quarters, you know, the business strike S-mini quarters don't get any love. I mean, they are very nice, low circulation. All of them, to my knowledge, are worthy of, you know, some love, but people don't get excited about the S-mini. I keep all of them I find. Sydney 4D. $72p. That was some good news, I guess, that they're finally making some inroads on Hunting Southwest Ohio's house situation. I know they'll be glad to get that behind them. $20.23p. Right, silver's backing off a little bit. It looks like $30 an ounce is going to kind of be the new bottom. I hope that is the case. I don't know a whole lot about all that stuff. You could do it.
We got one.
Just pick up a row here and there, Eric. You never know when you'll get lucky. I mean, I've even picked up rows at like the grocery store. Sometimes the teller will open her drawer and I'll see a row of quarters and I will just ask if I can buy that row, and sometimes they let you. Different avenue for, you know, if you don't have time to go to the bank. Most people have to go to the store at least once a week maybe. So sometimes you can get a row or two at the store, at the grocery store. Sorry, Wayne. Yeah. I just think they could do a lot more with the coinage. same way with the dollars. You know, I'm really getting into all of these old paper currency, and just to see the beauty of these things, and what really, you know, trips my switch is the fact that they're paper, you know, and over 100 years old and still with us. I am trying to stay with graded currency. I did buy 3 ungraded ones, but yeah, thank you, Eric. But I am sending those to be authenticated. I bought them from a coin at the coin shows that you know, looked like they were well informed and up to date on stuff. So hopefully they will come back with straight grades on them. Crafty says, because of where the W quarters were released into circulation, it really depends on where you live as to your chances of finding them. I found a few down here, so just chime in on my area. They're not prolific by any means, but I don't hunt a bunch of quarters. I get a box every now and then should the opportunity arise. Oh, nice, Christopher Ty. Yeah, I have found 40s. I have found 40% Kennedys in the change machine one time, and it was full of returns that somebody just walked off and left. But I check them every time I go in the store. My kids think that's so funny. All right, thank you, Wayne. They've got a new coin machine in the grocery store that I go to. That the old one was not very good, and many people use it. But they've gotten one very similar to what my credit union has. So it takes dollar coins, half dollars. So I've been checking the return there. I found just some odds and ends. Nothing. Hey, Coin Junkie. Nothing major there. But the weight on the half dollars when they're silver, it doesn't like them, so it kicks them out. Oh, nice, Chris. Yeah, it comes and goes. I mean, I don't make trips around every week to hit them. If I happen to be in the store, I always check them. But sometimes, now I found pennies. I found 3 double handfuls of pennies one time in the return. I kept raking them out, and as quick as I could rake them out, they were right back in there. I know, Crafty, I've told this story many times, but, I wasn't into coins as a kid. I wish I had been. Might have circumvented some other sad parts of my life. But anyway, I used to go to my grandparents in New Mexico every summer, and she worked at a laundromat. And, man, just, the missed opportunity there back in the early 80s to have looked through quarters and stuff at that washateria. She was my grandmother liked to collect coins. As a matter of fact, all of her grandkids received a coin folder from her that my uncle put together. She had been putting her change in a coffee can in her cedar chest, and she had a note in there that said, "For the grandkids." And when she passed, my uncle made coin albums of all, nothing crazy in there, piece dollar and a few things like that, but nothing super crazy, just stuff she liked, and we were able to retain some of that. And so it's always good to have those mementos. Yep, that was really nice of her. She was a good woman. Yep, I like to find those. You know, I found that I did a short on it. I found that that old Indian head penny in the coin star at the credit union, and it was in super nice shape. It was one of the fatties they call them, and ended up selling that thing for $50 on my auction one day. So you never know what you can find in the coin machine. Turn them over and make a little money on them. I'm not all in it about, you know, trying to make $1 on everything, but that was kind of a nice return on that. Yeah, I got one. I just need to get my fat butt out and start using it more. My brother-in-law's got a place up in Tennessee that has a bunch of history around it, that he has bought the land up there. He's got a little house he's got put up on it. Hey, Southeast Stacker. And so he is soon going to be retiring, and when he does, I will probably go up and stay for a few days, and we will see what we can find around some of that old stuff. The original farmhouse and outbuildings are still on the property. He's found a couple or 2 or 3 wells on the property. I think over 300 acres. So there's a lot of area to hunt there. Oh, wow. What's up, Chew? But I have a Mind Lab Equinox 600, I believe. Pretty good little machine. I know Rick doesn't care for them, but I don't have a lot of experience with different models. I had Garrett Ace 250 was my first detector, and I found a bunch of stuff with that thing. This other one is a little more complicated to use as far as setting ground balance and that kind of stuff, but it is wireless, so it will hook up to my hearing aids. Yep, you know, everybody, people my age and older, I know we all wish that we had been more aware of coinage when we were children, because, you know, just imagine how often back then you could, you know, you would probably get silver $50 in your change pretty regular, which sounds crazy to me. And I think casinos still use $50, not for slot machines, but I see them putting a $50 in a person's winnings on YouTube. Like when they get their chip, there'll be a $50 on top. Yeah, I got a Nocta pointer. They just came out. Matter of fact, a lot of you guys went nuts one day on the super chat when I was talking about it, and so I bought a Nocta pointer, and it's it's rechargeable. It doesn't have batteries in it per se, the disposable batteries. So yep, if we had only known. Oh, that would be cool, Artie Mike. $20.23p. Yeah, my Equinox is waterproof. I think 10 feet or something like that. But I don't do much. I've never done any water. A little bit at the beach, but I don't think I've carried this machine down to the beach. That's what I need to do this fall. Is take me about 3 days and go down to the beach and metal detect some. The beach is fun because it's easy digging, but it's hard detecting. It's so many beer cans and things of that nature. I hope not. Yeah, that would be quite the hole. I was searching on a place over here close to the house that they do horse shows at, and all of the trailers and everything get parked out in this field. So I was hunting over there, and I don't know. Sometimes you get that signal. Yeah, it would be smart, Artie Mike. Sometimes you get that signal, and you just can't find it, you know. And I'm kind of a little OCD. I get to digging and digging and digging, and I had dug such a big hole that one of the park rangers came by and asked me to leave. That was my fault. oh, that sucks, Tom Thumb. Yeah, now I would like to have one of those scoopy basket things. I haven't ever purchased one because I haven't really had a use for it here. But yeah, if I got into going down there and searching pretty regular, I'd have to have one of those. I would have to have one of those. I've got relatives of Allison's that live down there at Gulf Shores, so I could probably go down and stay without having to get a hotel. I'm anxious to get on that land up there, see what can be found up in Tennessee. May definitely have to try to video that. Maybe not do live, but try to put together a video of the goodies. Yeah, there's a place down here that it's up on Lake Tuscaloosa, but it's a gated deal now. You can't get in there, but I can remember as it was a place the road went into the water. When you left Highway 43 to go down to this spot, the road just kind of forked there, and that was a big swimming spot. You could walk way on out into the water on that road, and I thought, man, that would probably be a good place to to do some water hunting if you get access to it. Yeah, that's the deal with hunting on the beach. A couple of times I've done it. You would find a spot that just had it was just a ringing good signal. But if you start moving your detector around, you start to notice that it's like 3 foot wide or whatever, and usually that ends up being somebody's spot where they were drinking beer and had dug them a hole and just kept throwing their beer cans in it all day. I usually try to carry a garbage bag and take all that out with me. Yeah, now I have a handful of Civil War stuff. I found a fork. One thing I like to do in my mind, I don't hunt a lot of the areas I see, but this one spot I was seeing every day as I drove by. It was up next to a school, an elementary school on the university campus or close to it, and which we know there was a lot of Civil War and activity around in those times. And so I kept seeing that old pine tree. It was probably 3 or 4 foot in diameter, and I just thought, man, that old tree been hanging around there for quite a while. Doesn't look like a lot of work been done around it. So one morning I got up and went out there, and man, I started popping the Civil War bullets out. I found several nice 3-ringers, musket ball or 2. I found a fork that really had me going, trying to figure out what it was, because it was an old fork, and on the tang it had AI Hospital. I know I've told the story before, but couldn't figure out what it was. Hey, Paula Abrams. Oh, nice, Robert Bruce. So me and some friends at work that got to looking around and trying to figure it out, because I thought that it might be something as part of a Civil War Army hospital or something, because of all the bullets I was finding in the area. Kind of led me to believe that, but it turned out that it was part of the mental hospital in that area called Bryce Hospital, and it didn't become Bryce Hospital till just before 1900, and before that it was called the Alabama Insane Hospital. So AI Hospital, that's where that abbreviation came from. So that was kind of cool to be able to do some research and find find some information on that old fork. So that's by far my coolest find, along with the bullets and stuff. But as far as really nice coinage, I've only found 3 silver dimes since I've been doing it. And of course, when I first got the detector, I did it a good bit. I was out. 2 of the silver dimes I found on a schoolyard that they used to leave the gates open, but it's next to a low-income neighborhood, and the area is not very, very safe, I guess, at night especially. And so they ended up, it was already fenced, and they ended up closing all the gates, so you couldn't get in there. But I felt like I was doing them a favor, because I would hunt the tot lot, and I found bullets and needles and all kind of things over there that their children were playing in. So, really and truly in that kind of area, you'd think it would be wise just to hire somebody to come in and metal detect that tot lot every now and then, because I'm quite certain, more than likely, that people are climbing the fence at night and still accessing that area, and you just don't know what you find in all of that. All right, thank you, sir. All righty, have fun. Thanks for coming in, Southeast. But old schoolyards like that, I found 2 of the silver dimes in that schoolyard, and I found a 3rd one in our church, at our church, in the churchyard. Oh, that's funny. That is funny there, New Marshall. Now, I've used my pinpointer of late more to find a stud in my house to hang something than I have out in the outdoors digging holes. Because it makes a good wall stud finder. Oh, no, you're good, Robert. Thank you, sir, for being in, and thank you for asking the question. It's tough sometimes from my end to keep things a little interesting as we do this. It's not the most heart-pounding thing in the world to watch, so I always welcome good conversation in the chat. It helps me out tremendously, especially when people are asking questions and things that I can help answer. I don't always have the answer, but we got some pretty smart people in the chat that can help you out when I let you down with that. But all right, Paula. All right, we're down to the last 5 rows, Aaron, of what has been a stinky box. One good find with an OFG, but nothing silvery. Nothing silvery. $20.23p. $74 likes. Thank you, Chris. We got a quarter and a 45S war nickel, I believe, for the. Well, yeah, Eric. It makes it fun. Got a 50s quarter and a 45S, I believe, war nickel in the 75 likes. There you go, Chris Helms. Getting him a little bit on the slots there. 73D.
We got one.
Small kaboom. $20.23p. Giving him a good look. That's a good, there you can see the doubling on that one. That's machine doubling, and it's pretty cool. You can see that, but if you move it just a little bit, it goes away. That's one way you can tell machine doubling from true doubling. 2023P. A lot of 2023s. $74D. Two rows to go. Oop, JC like Pam hit the slots. Slots are warming up today. As the weather cools down, the slots warm up. Yeah. My yard would be hard to metal detect in. The front yard wouldn't be too bad, but all my utilities are underground, and every time I had a cable problem or whatever, they ran a new cable, and so there's no telling how much coax is under the ground in my backyard. All right, I will get it as soon. Let's finish this box, Chris. Remind me again when we finish the box, and we will do the 75 likes. Last row. $20.23. Yeah, I apologize for the live stream being so bad on my side. Could not really. I was trying to get the camera to where I could see chat and show the coins. That was kind of hard to figure out. finally managed to get it where I could show the coins and hunt them too. Didn't have no money in them, did it, Eric? 71D. No money. That's my luck. All right, that's going to do it, Aaron. I am sorry, my friend.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
So, sir, you may have. I'll do you a dime for the NIFCs. Thank you, teacher. If you would like, and then you can have 2 Walkers, 2 Kennedys, or 2 Benjis for your skunk prize. Let me know what you would like. And you also get the nice little 82p, no FG. Yep, stand and stretch. Let me know what you would like for your 90s. You get 2 90s. If you would prefer, Aaron, I do have a few barbers left, not many, but if you would prefer a barber, I can give you 1 barber. But he says Benji's. Let me see. There's a couple of Benjis. Got you there with your dime. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you jumping in there and picking up the box. I'm sorry we did not find you some goodies, though. But it happens on occasion. But again, thank you so much, Aaron. I appreciate you. I will get this out to you this week. Aaron, if you wouldn't mind, would you send me your address again? I may have it in my new shipping program thing, but if not, it would help out if you would do that. So thank you, sir. Now we need to run 75 likes. Let me get that going. 75 likes. And there we go. 3 minutes. While that's going, I will go ahead and get Rick's box out. And we will get it open. As I said before, I've already opened all of them just to check and make sure they were circulated. Hey, Crazy Jim. Hope you're doing well. So here is Rick's box. Looks a lot like the other one. I don't see so many new ones on the as enders, but we will see how that goes. 75 likes. We've got 25 people in, 34 watching. Got a minute 45 seconds. We got a 45S war nickel and a 57D. 57D silver quarter for the 75 likes. One minute 22 seconds. I'll go ahead and pop a roll or two while we're waiting on that time to run out. Good luck, Rick. Thank you, sir, for We're jumping in there. See what we can find. No new coins in that row. 71D. Got 53 seconds. 53 seconds to get in on the giveaway. $74D. $72P. $27 seconds to go. 27 seconds. 72P. Alright, let's swap over to the other screen. Got 6 seconds to go. That is going to do it. We will pick a winner now. Good luck, everybody. And the winner's going to be JC Likes Pam. Congratulations, JC. I did not. My daughter and a friend of hers, they watched it, but I did not. I piddled around in here and got my auction items together and headed to bed. I figured I would find out who won from her. Was it a fight at all? I mean, or was it all a big staged event? Hannah rented the Deadpool Wolverine movie. I might watch it tonight, depending on what football's on. When's the Georgia-Tennessee game? Today. Oh, really? Yeah, I kind of figured as much. I'm glad I didn't waste time trying to get things around and get to where I could watch it. 71D. All right, now I'll have to watch that one. That's a fight for survival there, Dads. I just hope we can knock off Mercer without a lot of problems. It'd be nice to be able to get the score ran up good and let our starters rest for a week. Yeah, I've not been a big fan of boxing either. I remember when I was younger, my father-in-law always watched it. But just to tell you how long ago that was, yeah, I think so too, Dad. Spare change. How long ago it was back when Howard Cosell called the matches. Yeah, I thought he got like 40 million and Jake Paul got 20 million. I saw those numbers somewhere yesterday. Well, this is a markedly different box than the last one, and we are not seeing any new coins mixed in. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Rick. We will see. We will see. 74D. Oh, I got it backwards. Okay, so Jake Paul got 40 million and Tyson got 20. That's crazy. That is so crazy. $71D. Well, I don't know yet, Aaron. It's not, because what we have seen, Aaron, is that the boxes that have a good mix of circulated coins and newer coins are usually the ones that pop out some silver. So, and I think I see newer coins in the bottom, but I've not found it to be a major concern having the newer coins in the box. And I have found more silver in those type of boxes. I hear you, Pa Spare Time. I hope the hunt went well this morning. Are y'all going back out this afternoon? That was pretty cool, bringing us live into the blind. Yep, Pa, I'm sorry about that. I forgot all about your birthday being this month. How's Grammy doing, by the way? While we got you on the phone there. 71D. Grammy had to have her appendix removed last week, so Pa has been in quite the role reversal. In the caregiving job, Pa is now having to put on his nursing uniform, take care of Grammy. Yeah, he had quite the career there, Chris, for sure. All right, thank you, Paul, for the update there. You be safe out there in the woods. $72. $74. Well, we need a proof. We got a proof. That'd get us one step closer to the board filling. So let's go ahead and get that knocked out, and then we'll worry about silver. Let's go ahead and get the proof knocked out, and then we will worry about silver. been getting down into the 40s here during the week, so first really cool weather we've had so far. It's been kind of nice. I sleep better during the cool weather when I can get all cozy warm in my covers. $74D. And $71D. Tom Thumb hit the slots. $71D. All right, Pa, take care. Y'all be safe. So I haven't run my fireplace in quite a while, and it's not the first time that has happened, and I have never had somebody, come in to check the chimney. I just built a small fire and made sure everything was venting like it should, and let her rip. What are y'all's thoughts on that? There's our first new coin of the box, 2021, so hopefully that could be a good sign. You never know. But I thought about maybe putting a small fire together tonight as we watch the Tennessee beat Georgia, and see if all that's going to work good. I've had people tell me you ought to get it checked. $72D. We have not had a fire there probably in, I don't know, been quite a few years. $71D. $74D. I have not ever done that, and as I said, I've never had a time that I built a fire that I had issues with it. It has a big cast iron insert, so if it was a regular fireplace, I don't know how that creosote would do in that insert. I think I'm just going to go with a small fire and see what happens. $72D. Just for funsies, I put a row on the scale over here. I see a lot of people that weigh rows. I generally don't do it. my thought is I'm going to open them regardless. You know, if I was weighing them to eliminate the possibility of opening them, I could see doing that a lot. But if you're going to open them anyway, what's the matter of how much it weighs? Yeah, I've got oh, okay there, Net Thing. Be gentle with them. It has another funny story is a very dangerous story, but when we first moved into the house, I had never had a house that had an insert in it, and I was trying to figure out where the lever to open the plume was, and I couldn't figure it out. And as I stepped back and looked at the fireplace and the hearth and all, I saw, to the right of the insert, there was a key built into the fireplace wall, And so I said, hell, maybe that's it. So I reach over there and, turn the key, and it doesn't do anything. Anyway, I finally figured out how to open the plume, lit a fire, we had a nice fire, and then, 2 or 3 days later, it got cold again, and Allison wanted a fire, so I leaned over the hearth and put my hand on the chimney to sort the wood in there, and the chimney was still warm. I mean, like really warm. And I'm like, doggone, it's been 3 days since we had a fire. That should not be that warm. And I looked up through the flume. I could see flames flickering behind the insert. And so I thought, well, we've had a rat or something that's gotten back there and built a nest. And so I started trying to figure out how to pull that insert out. And I had a thought. So I was taking the trim off around the insert and trying to look and see how big a job it was to pull it out. And I thought about that key that I had opened before I started the last fire. And I was looking up in behind the insert, and I could see the flames, and I turned the key off, and the flame went out. And what I had done was I had turned the gas line on behind that insert, and then lit a fire in the fireplace in the insert, lit a fire. And how I did not blow the house up, I have no idea. But it sat there and ran, burning out of that pipe for 3 days. So that was kind of scary. I got an empty bucket, so watch your ears. So yeah, that was really scary. We don't have any gas anymore. Back then our furnace ran on gas. Hey, brown sugar. But we have since gone to all electric. I just got tired of the gas prices as much as they fluctuate. I'm not real happy with my power bill either right now, though. I'm going to give them 1 more month, and if I don't see some movement in my power bill, I'm going to call them back again. I called and talked to the lady because we have really done a lot to lower our consumption, and I'm not seeing it on the bill, and it's because I'm on budget billing, which, if you have years where you use a lot of, times of the year where you use a lot of air conditioning or heat or whatever, then it kind of helps your bill to kind of balance out all through the year. But I checked with her a week or so before the bill came out, and I had not used even $200 worth on the meter up to then. And so that's the way it is every month. Like yesterday, the heat come on. I had the heat set in the low, like in the 60s, so that it would only come on if it got really cold. And so it did, and then at 7 a.m. in the morning, it sets itself to 70, 71, I think. So, as soon as I got up, I lowered the temperature back down below that, and it did not run all day long, all the way in. Even at nighttime, I didn't turn the heat on because it was going to get cool enough outside. I just let the temperature drop where it wanted to. So, I mean, I went basically the whole day yesterday without the air running at all. Now, it may have come on during the night a little bit, and then I totally eliminated a 50-gallon water heater that was running all the time. So I just feel like we've done some good steps in lowering our power usage, but I'm not seeing it on the bill yet, which is disappointing. Kind of like being on a diet, you know. Hey, Annette, how are you? Well, yeah, that's the way I look at the elections every year, you know. I mean, we get all these old folks in for president, and we can't seem to get them to throw a bone to the senior group. I'm doing well, Annette. I was a little tired today, but nothing major. But me and Chuck were talking about, you know, we're both the same age. I'm an August and he's a November, but both born during the 63 year. And, wow, I thought that was going to be a DDO. But we were talking about Social Security, you know. Next August, I'll be eligible for Social Security. And, you know, we were talking about what we were going to do. Well, crap, you know, if you look at all the... Yeah, coffee's gone. It's be Mountain Dew. I'm going to get through these next 10 rows, and then we'll go get us some Mountain Dew. Coffee is gone. But I can't see not taking Social Security at 62. If the government's not going to do what they need to do to, you know, to ensure Social Security is going to be available to the extent that it is now, September 61 there. Did you take Social Security at 62, Annette? Maybe that's too personal a question. Don't answer that if that's not something that you want to go into, but I can't see not taking it at 62 when they're saying, you know, in about 10 years that Social Security is going to lose its, not going to be able to pay out full benefits anymore. And I could wait and take Social Security later, but you just don't know what it's going to be 10, 15 years from now. So my thought is to get it while it's there. $71D. Hey, Martin Bowen. That's all right. Working on the house and land today. I hope you got a lot accomplished. I did get our bills sent off, Martin. As soon as I get an update on them, I will let you know. I was showing them. Your bill, Martin, is a mule. I was wrong on that. Your bill is a mule note. You're on disability, Annette. I'm sorry. But, no, let's wait till it comes back. I want to see what it grades out as at, Martin. You can send it here, but this is one that I bought from from the auctions the other day. It's a FR59, but it is a mule note too. It has the John Burt back and plate number 313 with the plate number here. Should be here on a normal note, and it's up here on this note. So yeah, I agree with that too. I agree with that too, Chris. You know, I mean, what do you got? How do you figure that out? You know, I mean, I guess you look at family history and what have you, of what, you know, length of life your relatives have had. So that can only go so far, though. But yeah, that's my thought too. It's just that there's just no guarantees. So that was a Space Shuttle Columbia sticker coin or painted coin. So I doubt Rick's going to want that, but that is another miscellaneous. It does say Space Shuttle Columbia at the bottom, but somebody has scratched off most of the pretty stuff. So, but that is another. Yeah, I can't see doing that, Martin. That is another miscellaneous find. As I said, you know, I could go on for, you know, a few years if I needed to, but the only other thing about that is that my financial guys are wanting me to reduce my withdrawal rate from our retirement fund, and I heard that, Chris. I hate everybody that has to be on disability, but on the flip side, however much is there, you know, I'm glad that it's there for you. I know it's probably not enough to live ultra comfortably, but can't take it with you, that's right. Well, you know, I want to leave my kids somewhat of a legacy, not crazy, but, you know, I'm not planning on myself, and Allison and I both were of the same mind. You know, I'm not going to limit myself in my last years. I limited myself for all the years that I worked and supported my family, and you know, I'm trying to give my kids the advice they need to save. There you go, Annette. You know, yep, I agree, Martin. My son has good 401k options at where he works. My daughter, not so much. She does have a retirement fund at work, but yeah, well, I understand that, I guess. Chris? For sure. I always had questions about my parents divorcing, but looking back, it was probably for the best. Hard to see that when you're a very young man. Yeah, that's me. Hey, what kind of, you can't get mad at that life, right, Martin? I can't get mad at that. You know, I would turn back the clock in a heartbeat and continue to care for Allison till I hit the grave. But, you know, that wasn't to be. And I know she would be happy that I'm getting out of the house and going and doing things of that nature. So, well, I like to be able to help my kids out when they need it, but I don't want to enable them not to make smart decisions with their money. And they're not. You know, they're not, but they are having to suffer the consequences when they do make a bad mistake. There you go, Tom. My brother-in-law asked me if I had plans to go back to work somewhere, and I just can't see it, you know. I just can't see it. She had a wedding to go to, Martin. She had a wedding to go to today. It was an 82D, I think. That's what I was trying to see. Well, thank you, Chris. Thank you, sir. Not planning on going anywhere to us. That time has come. But you never know. You never know. Getting close to the first half of the box being done. Not a lot to report, though. 71D. (2005) NIFC, first NIFC of this box. Get that on the board. Yeah, I need to do a better job of that. I am trying to kind of rein in and get back to spending within a budget. I have racked up a little bit of debt, but nothing crazy with the funeral and all. But tell you what, I highly recommend, you know, I hate to stay on a morbid topic, but if you have not prearranged your funeral and some of that stuff, tell you what, I highly recommend thinking along those lines. You can do that kind of stuff now and pay a little every month for it until it's settled up. But it sure does make things easier for the family. Me and Allison had, well, when our son died back in '94, my dad had some spots that he gave, that he had given us for him, and then Allison and I bought the 2 plots next to him. So Allison is at home in one of those spots now, but I have a spot right next to her, so yeah, it's just so easy. It's a convenience thing, Martin. You know, I mean, why wait around till you can save up the money when you can flop that credit card out there and get it today? That's nice, Eric. I was lucky enough to be able to retire at 59. I had to work a certain number of years and get all the numbers to line up at work. You had to be 55 and a certain number of years of service to be able to retire. And so I met all those numbers and was able to check on out Well, thank you for your service there, Chris, and I'm glad that those options are there for you. Yeah, that's a regret that I had, that we never really pushed through on that with Allison, because she was definitely disabled for the latter part of her life, and we just never pushed on into looking at the disability. It should have, would have made things a lot easier on us. I'm sorry. For a second there, I thought you said this wife is really ticking me off today. Yeah, we get so used to having that, and then we hit a little hiccup with it. And I know when Allison, but if I could be at work and she would lose the internet because she didn't sleep, she slept off and on. She didn't sleep during normal hours. All right, Martin, drive safe. We'll be here for a little while, but she would call me at work. The internet's out, and I had Comcast on speed dial, because I could reset the cable box, because usually when she called me, she was in bed, and she was not in a physical health enough to get up and fool with all that, with that internet box and all that. So there was a number I could call and reset the box from my phone so she wouldn't have to get out of bed. Alright, last two rows for top of the box. We do have a short little auction at the end. 72p. $20.23. Starting to get back into some newer coins. I'm trying to get back into reading some. I'm trying to kind of create a little MySpace area in my bedroom. I changed out the king size California king size bed. All right, Aaron. Thank you for jumping in there, my friend. I'm sorry our box was not better for you. Remember, if you would, to shoot me your address on an email at some point. One more road, then we gotta go get a Mountain Dew. Well, maybe you should just see if you can pick up a few boxes of pennies here and there before your knee surgeries there, Wayne. That's the cheapest way to get some coins to hunt. Yep, after this roll, got a quick Mountain Dew break. I'll go to the restroom too while I'm up. $20.23. Yep, flea bag, hit the slots. $74D. 72p. Yep, it's been, we still got half the box to go in this one. This second box has been better, not quite so many newer coins. So I'll be right back. Welcome back, Copper Owl. $79 likes, 80 likes. Nice. I forgot I put this row over on the scale. 25.7. So shouldn't be anything of interest in there. But I throw one on every now and then. $25.2. Shouldn't be anything in that one either. $79. Yeah, I have a 50-pound dog that thinks he's a lap dog. He can't really get in my lap if in my chair that I usually sit in, because the leg proper thing doesn't lock. So when he tries to get up there, it folds down on him. But in the other chair, in Allison's chair, he can get up in there and get comfy. It's funny though, he doesn't like to come back and get into bed with me. He'll go and get into bed in Hannah's bed and lay in there, but he doesn't really like to be in stay on the bed. Now Angus will get up there. They don't do it when Hannah's here because they like to lay on the couch with Hannah. So, like yesterday, Friday, they didn't come in, but during the week, Monday through Thursday, Angus gets in the bed up there, and we lay up in there all morning. I've gotten to where I can't go to sleep before on up in the morning, so I end up, when I do go to sleep, I end up sleeping on into the day, and shoot, Angus loves that. He is all about that. 71D. $20.23p. This one 25.4. I think he said they were bank wrap copper owl. $71D. Crazy box for sure. So if you're interested in wheat pennies, copper owl, Hunting Southwest Ohio is auctioning off a box of pennies that have 50 enders. So every roll in the box has a wheat penny ender. Man, look at this 71. If only we could make that a DDO. It's a pretty coin though. Save me 2p. $20.23p. $71D. There you go. Get them all at once. I have so many wheat pennies. I just don't get crazy excited when I see one anymore in a penny roll. Aside from just a way to keep score, I guess, with how the box is going. They're still cool cents, though. 71D. $71D. $71D. Nasty coin on the end there. 93. $23p. Hold coin. I hate hold coins because they don't go through the change machine. I stick them in the car. Is Alabama playing yet? If so, what's the score on that, Fleabag? Alabama's playing Mercer today. $72p. $23p. newer coins in the bottom. Not crazy, but a few. Get a silver mixed in with them. Oh, nice, nice, Eric. I think the box hunts for the donators for the AFSP went really well. We did not find a whole lot of silver in the ones I've done, but we did find for Dad Hunt's coins, a really nice Balboa that was a limited edition, some type of commemorative Balboa. So another full box. $28-0. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, we had one box, Eric, back a year or two ago that we found over 400 NIFCs. I think in a 2-box hunt. It was crazy. Thank you, Kevin. JC like Pam hit the slots again. $71D. Jesse Cookenberg, how are you doing? Cammy King, how are you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Y'all need to go out. I'll be right back. I'm going to let the dogs out. That JC like pound racking up on the slots today. Thank you, Lizzie. $20.23, 81 light. Thank you, Tom. Well, I was kind of hopeful as we got started on this box. Well, both of them, just having cracked the top to make sure they were circulated. I was kind of happy with what I saw, but it's not panning out so far. $71D. $20.23p. Oh, I did. When I was in Denver, I sent my Fujios sent off, and I was just reading the paperwork, and it gave a VG8 grade for it. which would make this an $800 coin on the gray sheet, but it's not a straight grade. It has, they identified it. It is the Newman. Let's see if I can get that. Fujio Newman 13R, but it is corroded and scratched, VG8 details. So there is the coin. I do have it encapsulated now, so that is kind of cool. 1787 Fujio. And some people call them chain cents, but when I went and, hey teacher, when I went and turned it in, discussed it with them, I called it a chain cent, and they said it's not, because I thought that design on the back made it a chain cent, but he said it's not a chain cent, it's a Fujio. Well, I thought they were one and the same, but obviously not, according to Annex. So pretty cool little coin there, though. Glad to get it in a slab for that one. I'm not huge on slabbing coins, but I'm starting to become a little more at peace with it, because mainly my focus is always to fill my albums, you know, and so you really need unencapsulated coins for that. But I've kind of come up with a system to have a nice mint state slab Morgan or whatever. Like if it's a Morgan, Eisenhower dollars fit in my Morgan book. So for every coin that I have in a slab that's not in the book, I'm going to put an Eisenhower dollar in my book to mark the spot, so it doesn't leave just an open spot. And then on my in my Kennedy album or whatever, if I've got them slabbed, I can put, you know, something in the spot there too, just coin to mark it. So I think we have a pocket coin here. Oh yeah, somebody's bicentennial. This one was well loved. Definitely a pocket coin. Allison would have loved to got her hands on this one. She loved how they feel. If your true pocket coin got that smooth, silky feeling to it. So we're going to add that in as another miscellaneous. So pretty cool pocket coin. That was one of Allison's favorite coins to find. $20.23p and the 71D. $71D. Hey, Greg Chapman, how are you doing, my friend? Thanks for dropping in. We have almost completed 2 boxes without a lot to show for it. We did find a 82p no FG earlier, so that was kind of cool. It's kind of the highlight of the hunt so far. And it was a no-brainer, absolutely slick. Yeah, there you go. I'd take it. I would take it, Fleabag. That's like, you know, that barber that Rick found last weekend was the only one in the whole box. But if you're only going to find one, if you can pop a barber, that's the way to go. 10 rows to go here for hunting Southwest Ohio. A buck can go now. You know, even at V8, VG8, it was if it had been a clean coin, Gray Sheet had it at about $800. So you know, I could probably see myself taking $500 for it if somebody wanted to pop in with $500. I could be tempted into selling it maybe. I'm always unsure, you know, like I've asked the question before, like, you know, how do you price like a clean coin, or, you know, a coin that has had work done on it to make it look better, you know. And the general thumb that I have been seeing people say is that, you know, drop it a grade or two. So if it's clean enough to get a mint state details or an AU details, then you would just drop it down a couple of grades and find a spot you're happy with there. 73D. There is one that somebody dented in a way or something, like trying to put a hole in it and didn't quite get the job done. '71, that was the year you were born. I was born in '63. I was born in Orlando, Florida. So, born or raised but not born an Alabamian. Oop, Wayne hit the slots. '17 NIFC, we'll add that to the board.
We got one!
Jesse Kuckenberg gone and done it. The slots are being kind of loose today, aren't they, Fleabag? Did I put that in the fines? That is actually a 2003, so I really need to add 2. Make it 6 total. Oop, JC Like Pound goes and does it again.
We got one.
72.
We got one.
71D. Blue bag says, what about me? What about me? All right, we are down to 6 rows to go. This is mostly empty, so this may be a little loud, so watch your ears. Six rows to go for hunting Southwest Ohio. And then we will run our little auction and we will be done for the day. I've got another whole box of 2023 Ds I've got to open and get ready to go back. I'm not sure how many boxes this year that we've done. I know John Bryan done many more than I have, but I mean at least 40 boxes of 2023 Ds this year. 40 boxes of 2023 D, and then John Bryan's probably done closer to 80. 80 boxes of 2023 D. That is no fun. No fun at all. Unless you find a blank planchet, which I have been blessed to do a couple of times. $20.23p. Kind of like the looks of this box, but it did not turn out. There's a gold plated 1980. It's only plated on the front. If you can figure that one out, be another miscellaneous. $72p. Yeah, thank you, Eric. They're kind of cool to find. 71D. $20.23p. $71D. All right, Jim, not good. We found a pocket coin, gold-plated coin just now. Only on one side, though. It's only gold-toned or plated on one side. And a couple of NIFCs. Nothing to get excited about. We're down to the last two rows here. 2023p. (2009) NIFC. Last row, let's put the other NIFC on there. And then I will get up with Rick later. That's a busy man there. I have to tell you, as much side job work as he does, I don't know how people do it. I wish I had that drive, you know, to go and do and stay busy, but it is so easy for me to sit down in this chair of a morning and not get out of it till time to go to bed. And that ain't good. That is not good for you. Yes, we got one row over here I'll put on the scale and forgot about. Let's do it. Then we will pursue the auction items. Ooh, that one was mostly new ones. Ooh, Eric hit the slots. Everybody's getting turned today. Bunch of 2023 P's in that row. There's a 71D, 72D, 2023 P, and another 2023 P. That's going to do it for hunting Southwest Ohio.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
So we got a couple of little things to send. Probably does not want that coin. But I'll do a dime also for him for his NIFCs. And I will wait and see what he's needing. He may need a certain 90s. And the pocket coin and the gold-plated coin. Alright, so if everybody would refresh your screens. And we will start the auction. First up, we have an 1850 half penny. It's a Canadian coin. And it's a beauty. I've done these in the past. They seem to be received pretty well. So I come across some more at the coin show and thought I would add those to the kitty, see if anybody liked them. Let me get my big scope going. So here is the coin. I can take it out of the flip if you would like. These are bank tokens. They were a form of currency for the Canadian territories before they unified. So this is a half penny. It is from 1850. 1850 half penny. Got the guy on the horsey there. If you have a large cent Canadian album, I'm thinking that there's spots for these. So we will give it a minute, see if anybody is interested in some Canadian coinage. Just give it a few minutes to percolate there. Another minute or so to add spare change. If not, we will just pull it. No need to count it down. We will run through these things pretty quick today. All right, I'm going to pull that off, Dad. Spare change. Next up, we have another Canadian. It is a 1904 Canadian cent. So it is in pretty good shape. 1904, got one of the kings on there. So 1904 Canadian, starting bid $1. There is the obverse. Hey, Chris, I'll just send you one. I will just send you one. King Edward VII. Now, I have a dime that is a King Edward VI coming up in a little bit. 1904 Canadian cent. All right, Dad's spare change. I'm gonna pull that also. Not gonna. You can go ahead and check and get back with me, Dad's spare change. You can get back with me on it. And then next up we have a 1941 dime. This is the one that's King George VI, I believe. Here is the product. Very nice little Canadian dime. It is 90% silver, 0.925. Well, actually, that's sterling. So that is sterling silver. I'm not sure what the weight is. 1941C. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for that. I will get you one. So there is the mint mark. 10 cents. Canadian, Newfoundland, 1941. Starting bid, $1. Hunting Southwest Ohio is at $2. So we have Rick in at $2. Rick, what would you want for your 90s? We did have a skunk box. You can have 2 of any of the ones that you want. If you need a certain one, I have everything. So got Hunting Southwest Ohio at $2 for the King George VI. Newfoundland dime. It is in really good shape. Really good shape for an old dime. Have Rick at $2. Kennedy's, all right. Let's see, I had some that were really nice. All right, I got you a couple there. No, Wayne, it is still available. Thank you, Coin Silver. Nice little dime. So let's go ahead and count it down for Hunting Southwest Ohio there. That's fair change. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. Gatita. Nobody really. Don Lehman. MREMR Coins. And Rusty Nail, all gifted membership by Hunting Southwest Ohio. I appreciate that. Wayne, I mean, I will sell it to you for $1 if you want to. Whenever you get in a spot where you can do it, I will go ahead and put your name on it. I got your name on it. I'll go ahead and send it to you. You can send it when you can. So Canadian dime went to Hunting Southwest Ohio for $2. Thank you. And I will just stick that in with your other goodies. See? Combining shipping. And then the next item, that was number 3. Number 4 is a Great Britain. Now I bought these. There might not be, and we got a small serving size of our usual group for the auctions here. But I bought these. I just thought they were cool. I'd never seen anything like them before. These are a metal that would have came in a proof set of Great Britain coins. And so I got these. I don't know what they're made out of. Probably copper. It doesn't really say. I wonder if I can do a coinoscope on it. My scope is, that's pretty cool that I got that in there like that. Now I can turn my scope to make sure it's facing the right way. But so I got these, and I thought I would just throw them in and see bronze. Thank you, Christopher Ty. See if there was any interest. I didn't know. I would be glad to just kind of put them back in the old collection, but didn't know if anybody would be interested in these. They're kind of cool, and I just thought I got 3 of them, different dates. So I thought I would just throw them out there for $1 and see if there was any interest. I have 3 of these. They are metals, proof set metal. This is the 91. There's the reverse on it. Royal Mint. right, we're going to pull that one too, Dad's Spare Change. Thank you, sir, for helping me with the auction today. And we're going to pull that one too. I didn't know how those were going to go. I got 3 of them, but they were cheap, so I'm fine with having those set back. Last item for the auction today is going to be a unopened 1962 proof set. So I can't show you the coinage on this. I can just show you the envelope. There is the date, 1962 PC. And then there's the envelope in really good shape. So I'm asking $30 for this. Unopened envelopes seem to go for a little bit more than when they've been opened. So thought I would start this. Why not, Copper Owl? Why not? I will send them with your pennies. And you can hold on to the dollar. You can hold on to the dollar. NetFiend is at 30. All right. Thank you, NetFiend. NetFiend's at 30. These are unopened. I do have a few of these. They will be coming up off and on in the auction. So can't show you the coins because it is envelope is in pristine condition. So NetFiend, we got NetFiend at 30. NetFiend at 30. So I need to add the metals. Hunting Southwest Ohio is at 31. Hunting Southwest Ohio is at 31. Copper Owl Coins has gone and gifted 5 WalkerMagnet memberships. Thank you, Copper Owl. I appreciate that. Being Becky, that's a new name. Tammy Smith, Jeff Crumpler, Corndog 888, and RM, all gifted membership by Copper Owl Coins. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Yeah, don't worry about that dollar. I will take care of that. I will get them to you. Very nice, very nice. So we have Hunting Southwest was at 31. We have NetFiend back at 35. NetFiend has the bid at 35. That is about where the gray sheet has them at. So Hunting Southwest is now at 36. It's hard to find them with the envelope not open. This one shows no sign that it has been, yeah, thank you, Copper Owl. I feel the same, my friend. He's being mean to you. Hunting Southwest Ohio is being mean to NetFiend. Hunting Southwest has the bid at 36. Last item of the day, we have a couple of ESOs to do. Will be 40%ers. NetFiend is out. All right, going to Hunting Southwest Ohio at 36. Going once to Hunting Southwest Ohio at 36. All in fair warning and sold to Hunting Southwest Ohio. Appreciate everybody with the helping with the auction there. I'm going to go ahead and start the EOS. And we have a couple of 40s to give away. Thank you, Dad's Spare Change. So get in on the giveaway. Woohoo, says Hunting Southwest. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. Get these giveaways done and y'all, we can go watch some football. Relax for the rest of the day till 6 o'clock rolls around. 6 o'clock Central Time. 10 seconds. I think I saw y'all got a big snow up there. Did you, Net Theme? I can't remember where I saw but it seemed like I saw somewhere y'all had a couple feet of snow up there. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go in the giveaway. One minute, 15 seconds. Good luck, everybody. That's right, Eric. 21 people in, 34 people watching. 1 minute to go. Forty-two seconds. Hey, Mike Slice. See if I missed anybody that's come in today. Blockus, how are you doing? Pretty much everybody. Got 18 seconds to go. 18 seconds to go. Hope you're doing well, Mike. Well, thank you, Eric. I had fun too. I'm sorry I wasn't more lively today, but them the breaks. All right, I'm going to resume entries for just a second to get this 1 second off. Then we're going to close them up again. Teacher, did you get in there? Yep, you're in. Perfect timing, teacher. Going to close entries now. We're going to draw. I'm going to draw 2 names, and that will complete our giveaways for the day. First up, we're going to have JC like Pam double dipping. JC like Pam double dipping. Everybody is eligible for the EOSs. JC was lucky enough to win one of the earlier prizes. So congrats, JC. And Brian Jensen will be our second winner. And I appreciate everybody. That's going to wrap it up. Yeah, JC double dipping. JC with the double dip on the giveaways today. So that is going to finish us up. I appreciate everybody being in today. Again, I'm sorry for the low energy today, but we got through it pretty good. Unfortunately, the boxes were not very exciting either, so that didn't help any. But again, it's always great to hang out with you guys on Saturday. So that's really what it's all about. Every now and then we find some silver to throw in there to make it a little more exciting, but them's the breaks, and we will hopefully be able to do better next weekend. So I hope to see everybody there. Hope to see everybody tonight. Yep, on the Hunting Southwest Ohio Gary Sinise Foundation. Very cool items Rick's got in the giveaway, in the auction tonight for Gary Sinise. Thank you, Coin Silver. You too. Have a good weekend. And we will catch you guys later. I'll see you tonight on Rick's. Everybody be safe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.